Yeah, channel is all about uplifting, motivation, education, and loaning a helping hand, folks, when needed. What my channel is all about, folks. Yes. Come on in, folks. Come on in. Yes, come on in. I'll be speaking about a couple of different subjects on today, folks. A couple of different subjects. But now it's supposed to be some kind of so-called turkey shortage for this upcoming so-called holiday, folks. I don't celebrate none of the holidays. I used to, but I stopped celebrating holidays maybe 10, 15 years ago, folks. I mean, I still get together with my family and enjoy them, but nah. As I said before, folks, these holidays are only meant to generate money off of our backs, folks. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, folks. Welcome in. Come on in, people. Come on in. Welcome in. Welcome in, folks. Coffee, caffeine, and conversation, folks. Come on in, folks. Welcome in. Coffee and conversation, people. Come on in the house, people. Come on in. Come on in the house. Coffee and conversation. Yes. YouTube. Copyright free jazz music. Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. Welcome in, people. Welcome in. Caffeine and conversation, folks. Yes, caffeine and conversation. Yes, my channel is all about motivation, elevation, education, uplifting, folks. This is what my channel is all about, people. And as I was strolling through some of my emails, somebody sent me an email concerning this incoming so-called holidays called Thanksgiving. You know, because I don't celebrate none of the holidays. But they so-called supposed to have some kind of turkey shortage. Like I said, folks, this is another way for them to generate some money off of our backs, people. Yes, another way to generate money off of our backs, folks. It's time for us to wake up, folks. Because as I said before, God has given us everything that we need, folks, to live off of the grid, folks. See, we're not supposed to be shopping in these supermarkets and stuff, folks. You know, we're supposed to be planting our own foods in the ground. We're supposed to have our own, you know, livestock, folks. We're supposed to have all of that stuff of our own, folks. See, if we had all of this stuff set in place, we wouldn't be in the predicament that we're in right now, folks. We wouldn't. Yes, I'm just being honest. We wouldn't be in a predicament, folks. But this, you know, like I said, this is how they always set us up, folks. Set us up for the kill, folks. To generate more money off of our backs. This is the name of the game, folks. This is the name of the game. For them to get richer and us to get poorer, folks. Yes. Yes. So now they're telling you to go out and buy your turkeys early because it's going to be some type of shortage, folks. I don't believe it. This is, like I said, it's just another way for them to generate some money off of our backs, folks. This is what it's all about, man. Yes. See, you know, that's why I say it's time for us to do for self, people. We wouldn't have to depend on no one. No one. That's a bad feeling when you have to depend on this person, that person. It's a good feeling when you can depend on yourself and your family, people. That's a good feeling. Yes, good feeling. And as I said before, man, these holidays, man, are wicked, man. That's why I stopped celebrating them myself. I mean, I don't have nothing to do with nobody else, but I'm saying me, myself, and I have nothing to do with these holidays, man. Christmas, it has nothing to do with Christ whatsoever. What do people do at Christmas time, folks? What do? They run out, buy a bunch of gifts, spend all their money up. Who's getting rich off of us? And we go out and spend all of our cash. Annual worry is first. You're in debt. Yes, you're in debt. Trying to pay off your past bills from all the money that you spent during the so-called Christmas holiday. We have to do better, folks. Yes, we do. Come on in, people. Come on in. Come on in. Wake up. Wake up. It's time to wake up, folks, and realize yes, it is. It's time to wake up and realize, folks. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, folks, now there's supposed to be some type of turkey shortage. But as I said, man, you know, it's so many games and schemes and tricks going on out here, man. You don't know what to believe from these folks. They're telling us anything. But like I said, another way for them to generate money off of our backs, people. So all of you people who are going out buying turkeys, expect to spend more money this year, folks. Expect to spend more money. Like I said, these folks are getting rich off of our backs, people. They're generating billions off of these holidays, folks. This is what they're doing. They're generating billions of dollars, folks. You know, while we are still living in poverty, folks, while we're still going broke, while we're still being poor, folks. This is what's happening out here, folks. It's time to wake up, people. Understand, this is not the way that God has planned things for us, folks. This is not the way God planned this thing to be. But this is the way man have reconstructed this thing, folks. For their gain, people. For their gain. Yes, for their gain. Everything that's done is for their gain, not our gain. Everything is for their gain and our loss. Yes, our loss, folks. This is what I'm saying, our loss. And we've been taking L's for so long, folks. Aren't you tired of it? Aren't you tired of taking L's, people? You should be. But really, it's really time for us, for us to wake up, folks. Us as melanated people, it's time to wake up. Yes, this holiday is coming up, Halloween. Man, this is one of the most wickedest holidays of all, folks. I take no parts in it, folks. No parts. And none of their wickedry, folks. Witches, ghosts, and goblins. Nah, man, I don't fool with that. Nah. This is not what God wants for his people, folks. No. This is not what he wants. Come on in, folks. Come on in. Yes, come on in, people. Come on in, come on in. Now, stock up.
Showing results for now, stock up.
And I'm going to show y'all a video, folks. A quick shot. But before I get into this, I want to use copyright claim 107 for educational purposes only, folks. For teaching and learning, folks. Fair use, fair use. And we're going to jump right into this one, folks. Because they're saying it's some type of turkey shortage out here, folks.
Shortages that's going to affect Thanksgiving. And I'll tell you what, you might be surprised about the a record high cost for a traditional Thanksgiving turkey this fall of inflation and shortages caused by the avian flu outbreaks. According to the research from Erner Berry, they cited that turkeys are expected to be up 57% over the last 5-year average. That's right, the prices have hit an all-time high. And like I said, the culling of all the poultry regarding the avian flu, there's a shortage of birds. I also read in other reports that food drives and donation places are going to have a hard time meeting their quota this year simply because it's going to be too expensive. The inflation has gotten out of control. Number 2 on the list is cranberries. Who all eats cranberries at Thanksgiving? Now this has to do with a cranberry shortage. Also extreme drought in Massachusetts. A lot of this has to do with extreme drought. They say it's a delicate fruit to grow. Too much water, it gets fungus. Not enough water, it doesn't grow. Number 3, Washington Examiner reports butter shortage looms just before Thanksgiving. Now, if you're like us, we've cut out a lot of sugar. So instead, we eat a lot of butter. Any other butter lovers out there? The report stated that people may be missing the key item on the dinner table over the holidays after reports indicate butter makers are seeing an increased demand that is outpacing supplies. Data from the Department of Agriculture shows the amount of butter sitting in storage facilities fell 10% month over month in August, which means our butter supplies are down.
Here's this, folks. The turkey shortage, butter shortage, and cranberry shortage. See, I don't know whether to really believe this or not, folks. Because a lot of this stuff is done by design, folks. Yes, a lot of it is done by design. I don't believe it's a shortage on anything, folks. It's just that they want to, they want to jack up the prices on things, folks. That's what I think it is. They just want to jack up the prices and overcharge us as consumers, people. Yes, this is what they want to do. As us being consumers, they want to jack up the price, and take more money from our pockets. So you got to watch closely around you what's going on, people. Yes, because it's nothing, like I said, it's nothing but a game. We're all on stage, folks. Yes, we're all on stage playing this game with these folks. All right, we're going to listen to a little bit more of this clip, folks. I mean, this is really ridiculous, people, because I don't buy this one. Because it sounds too ridiculous. Yes, it sounds too ridiculous, people.
2% at the same time last year. So yeah, you guys might want to go out and pick up your butter now. In fact, if you haven't watched this video right here, this is how you pressure can butter for long-term food storage. So maybe you're prepping and would like to have butter down the road. This is a way that you can learn how to preserve it long-term. I'll leave that video at the end screen and in the description below. Number 4 is chickpeas. For all of you hummus lovers out there, Reuters is reporting a 20% drop in supplies. This is due to Russia and Ukraine being major exporters and also weather problems in Australia and Mexico. So the demand for chickpeas is driving up. Number 5, Bloomberg reports corn. Corn's one of my favorites. What do you think about corn, Shads? You like corn? Okay.
Guys, I'm about to blow your mind.
See, I don't believe none of this stuff, man, because I don't believe it's a shortage. I just believe they want to jack up the prices, folks. This is what it is. Yeah. Like I had made a video, I said about 6 or 7 months ago, folks, talking about the same exact thing. Like I said, folks, these holidays are nothing but to generate money, folks. Yes, to generate money off of our backs, people. Don't you see it? Every holiday that comes around, folks, what do people do, folks? Do people go out and spend money? Yes. We go out and spend all our money on these holidays, folks. And I'm going to start with Christmas, folks. Christmas. What does people do? They go out, they buy all these gifts and everything for everybody. This, this, that, other. Buying gifts. Then come January, these folks are broke, man. They're trying to pay off their debts. They're trying to pay off their credit cards, man. Like I said, these folks are generating money off of our backs, people. We got to stop this. This is one reason why I stopped celebrating these holidays, man. Because when I really looked at it, I said, yeah, these folks are getting rich off of our backs. These folks are multi-millionaire, billionaires, folks. And they're winning off of us, folks. They have commercialized every holiday that it is, folks. They have commercialized these holidays. Christmas coming around, what do? First of all, you got to go buy the wrapping paper, the gift wraps, the holiday bags. Then you got to buy your apples, oranges, candy. Then you got to buy your decorations for your, for going outside your house. Yeah, you got to do all of these things, man. This is what I'm talking about. It's generating money off of you, man. Can't you see? This is generating money off of our backs, people. But who's winning? Not us. We're not winning. We've been losing all of our lives, folks. We've been losing. See, all we know is what these people have told us. Yes, this is all we know, folks. All we know is what they have put in front of us and showed us. This is all we know. We don't know the real truth about things, people. This is why I tell you to wake up, folks. We don't know the real truth. But I think it's high time that we do. It's time to wake up and smell the coffee, folks. Yes. Yeah, Christmas. Do you know how many billions of dollars do they make off of the consumers throughout the holiday of Christmas? Billions of dollars, man, are being generated off of the backs of us. Yes, billions and trillions of dollars, man. It doesn't make sense, folks. It just doesn't make sense. Now, Halloween. You got to go out and buy costumes, decorations for your house. See, this is, like I said, they have commercialized all of these holidays, folks. Each and every one of them are commercialized. They make money off of every holiday, folks. Yes, like I said, you got to go out, buy your pumpkins, get your scary costumes, decorate your house with the ghosts and goblins. Yeah. Then you gotta buy candy for the kids coming around trick-or-treating. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. These people generate so much money off of us, folks. It's pathetic. Yes, it's pathetic, folks. Yeah, I said it. It's pathetic. But like I said, it's time for us to wake up, people. It's time to wake up. Same thing. Easter. What do they do at Easter time? Go out and buy the bunnies, jelly beans, chocolate eggs, all. I told you, man, every one of these holidays, they are generating money, folks. Generating money off of our backs. And this has to stop, folks. You know, we have to start boycotting, man. Like, we're not going to do this no more. No more. Why would you sit back and make someone else a multimillionaire instead of trying to make yourself a millionaire? This is one thing that I never could understand, folks. Why are we making other people rich? And still we're sitting back broke. And we're still broke, folks. This is the kind of world that we're in, folks. Yeah. This is what's going on out here, folks. Everything has been commercialized. Everything. Every holiday. Like I said, Easter. What do? You have to get out and get you a brand new Easter outfit. See, all this stuff has been told to us, has been set in front of us, folks. But we don't have to follow this. You know, it's time to start using your own. Yes, your own. It's time. This is what I'm saying, Easter. You go out and buy all this, like I said, jelly beans, chocolate eggs. You gotta go buy you a brand new outfit for Easter. Get the little Easter bunnies. How much money are these people generating off of you folks every year? Can you imagine how rich these folks are? Can you imagine how rich they are? Yeah, imagine that. But yet and still, we're sitting back broke as a joke. Yes, we're broke as a joke. See, like I said, man, we got to start doing things that's going to benefit us people. Yes, we have to start doing things that's going to generate money to us instead of hashing money out. We've been doing this too long, folks. Yes. We got to start making our own holidays, folks. Not the holidays that they put before us. Yes, why don't we make our own holidays that we can celebrate? Yeah, because I say one half of these holidays are wicked, man. It's something wicked behind them. Yes. And I mean, I'm not just talking to be talking, man. If you read up on half of these holidays, you'd be shocked. You would be surely shocked. New Year's. What do people do? They go out, spend all this money, having a good time, drinking and smoking and doing everything, man. What do they do, man? Like I said, man, every one of the holidays are generating money off of our backs. And it's time for us to stop it. Like I said, how come we can't make our own holidays? When are we going to start doing something for ourselves, people? When are we going to have something that we can call our own? Not something that somebody put in our face, folks. Yes, when are we going to start doing this, people? I don't get it. Just don't get it. I just don't get it, man. Every one of the holidays are being generated money off of our backs. Commercialized. All kind of car sales. Memorial Day. What do they tell you? We got a new car for you over here for Memorial Day. We're going to break the sale down for you. Come on, man. See, this is what I'm saying. Every holiday, they're generating dollars off of us, man. And we always fall for it. We always fall for the banana and the tailpipe, folks. We got to stop. See, like I said before, this is not the way God planned for us to live, people. No. Like I said on a previous video, you know, God has given us everything that we need to live off the land, folks. He's given us everything. But we're just not using the resources that he gave us, folks. We're not using them. No, we're not using them at all, folks. We're not using none of the resources that God gave us. He gave us this green earth, folks, for us to go out here and plant our own food, folks. Yes, this is what we're supposed to be doing, folks. Planting our own food, our own gardens, folks. See, if we was all doing this, we wouldn't have to worry about running out of food. No food shortages and all this. No. If we was doing what we supposed to do, folks. Yeah, it's time that we get on our P's and Q's, folks. Yes. But instead, we're letting somebody else tell us what to do, folks. Yes, we're letting somebody else set something before us and say, this is what you do. How come we don't have our own roadmap? How come we don't have our own roadmap, folks? Can somebody tell me that? Now they're talking about prepare for starvation. Can't you see what's going on around your people? When will we learn, man? When will we learn? When it's too late? I suppose so. Yes. When will we learn? Like I said, folks, this is not the way God intended us to live, folks. Like I said, God has given us everything that we need to live off of, folks. But we're, like I said, we're not using the resources that he gave us, folks. That's the problem. We're not using it. And it's high time that we start using them, folks. Yes. Welcome in, everybody. Come on in, people. Come on in. Come on in, folks. Yes, come on in. Yes, it's time that we start using them, folks. Because if we don't, man, we're going to keep doing the same thing over and over and over. It's time to get smart, folks. I mean, use your own senses that God gave you, folks. This is what we have to do, folks. We can't keep doing the same thing over and over, folks. We can't keep doing the same thing over and over. We can't keep. Because it doesn't make sense, people. Because it doesn't make sense, people. And when I look around, man, I see that it's a lot of things that we can do out here, folks, to help our own selves, folks. Because like I said, man, every one of these holidays, man, are being commercialized, folks. They've been commercialized for decades, folks, ever since the beginning of time, folks. But like I said, this is all to generate money off of us, to generate money off of our backs, people. Why don't we see this? Yeah, well, why can't we see this, people? And like I said, the majority of all of these holidays are wicked, man. If you read up on these holidays, it's something wicked behind them, folks. And Christmas has nothing to do with Christ, folks. Not a thing. That's not a thing, folks. People talking about Jesus was born. Nah, Jesus was not even born nowhere near December, people. No. They got it all wrong. See, this is the thing. This is our problem. See, we believe everything that these folks put in front of us. They put this in front of us. See, this is all we know. What we have been taught from birth, folks. This is all we know. What we have been taught. What has been laid before us. What has been put in front of us. Yeah. This is what we know. And we just go along with the little red wagon, folks. When we don't have to. It's time we use our own minds, man. It's time we do our own thinking, folks. Yes. It's time that we start doing things for our own selves, folks. We don't need nobody to mimic anything to us. Yes, we don't need that. We are grown people, folks. It's time to use our minds. It's time to use our resources, folks. Yes, it's time to get together and do what is right for us. Yes, what's right for us, people. Because we're continuously going down this rabbit hole, folks. Continuously. We've been going down this rabbit hole for years and years and years, people. You're going to go so far down into that rabbit hole where you're not going to be able to get out. And this is what's happening right now, folks. We're going so far down that rabbit hole. This is why we are in some of the situations that we're in today, folks. Because we won't think for our own selves, people. We need to start thinking for ourselves. Like I said before on one of my previous videos, folks. We can have everything that everyone else has, folks. It doesn't matter. We can do it, folks. We just have to get out and do it. Yeah. Like I said, we can have our own banks, our own grocery stores, everything. We don't have to go shop and make somebody else rich. We can make our own self rich. Doesn't that sound sensible to you? Wouldn't you prefer making your own self rich instead of making someone else rich? I would. And this is the way we have to start thinking, folks. We have to start thinking ahead. Yeah, because, like I said, time waits for no one. We have to start thinking ahead, people. I'm going to share off some clips. Let me see if I can find these. Because, man, I tell you, now they're talking about a turkey shortage. This is, see, all this stuff is done by design, folks. Do you believe this? A turkey shortage. All of a sudden, it's a turkey shortage. Now they're going to say the turkey's going to be much more expensive this year, folks. This is to generate more money, folks. That's all it is. To generate more money off of your back. See, we got to start thinking, man. We got to get smart out here. We got to stop being fooled, bamboozled. Yes, we have to stop, man. This is, shortage on this, a shortage on that. Come on now. I'm not buying it.
Shortages, that's going to affect Thanksgiving. And I'll tell you what, you might be surprised about the last one. First on the list, Wall Street Journal lists turkeys. Turkeys will face a record high cost for a traditional Thanksgiving turkey this fall because of inflation and shortages caused by the avian flu outbreaks. According to the research from Erner Berry, they cited that turkeys are expected to be up 57% over the last 5-year average. That's right, the prices have hit an all-time high. And like I said, the culling of all the poultry regarding the avian flu, there's a shortage of birds. I also read in other reports that food drives and donation places are going to have a hard time meeting their quota this year simply because it's going to be too expensive. The inflation has gotten out of control. Number 2 on the list is cranberries. Who all eats cranberries at Thanksgiving? Now, this has to do with a looming cranberry shortage. Also, extreme drought in Massachusetts. A lot of this has to do with extreme drought. They say it's a delicate fruit to grow. Too much water, it gets fungus. Not enough water, it doesn't grow. Number 3, Washington Examiner reports butter shortage looms just before Thanksgiving. Now, if you're like us, we've cut out a lot of sugar.
I don't believe none of this. Like I said, folks. Like I said, this is to generate more money off of us, folks. That's all it is. Because, as I said before, man, this is not the way that God planned for us to live, people. See, God, He said He wanted us to live exceedingly and abundantly, folks. This is the way He wants us to live, people. Yes. But these people keep coming up with this story, that story. It's a shortage over here. It's a shortage over. This is just some of it is scare tactics and all types of things, folks. Yes. Like I said before, a lot of this stuff is wicked, man. It's very, very wicked. And like I said, the majority of these holidays are being commercialized, folks. And see, these holidays are generating money off of our backs, folks. Do you know that these people are billionaires? Every holiday they generate money off of us. That's why they commercialize Christmas. Christmas has nothing to do with Christ, folks. Not one thing at all. Jesus wasn't born in no December. See, people got it all twisted, folks. This is what they showed us, folks. This is what they put in front of our faces, folks. And we bought it. This is all we know, what we've been taught from birth, folks. Like I said, it's time to turn things around, folks. Turn things around. Because we can do it. We have our own grocery stores. Why can't we have our own banks, folks? The same way they got what they got, we can get what we want. But we got to get out here and do it, folks. We got to put our money together and work with it, folks. This is what we have to do. We could have everything that everyone else has because everybody else is working together. This is what we have to learn how to do, folks. Work together and stop trying to pull each other down, folks. We got to get this deceit out of us, folks, and this self-hate. This is what's holding us back, folks. We hate each other. We hate ourselves. We got to get this out of our system, folks. Yes, we have to get this out of our system. Because this is the main thing that's holding us down, folks. We don't love ourselves. And we have to start loving ourselves, people. Yes. As I was saying on yesterday, when you see your brothers and sisters climbing up the ladder, you want to pull them back down. Why is that? Tell me, why is that? Why is that? That's that self-hate, folks. That's that deceit, folks. Your brother and sister, they don't want to see you get nowhere. Come on, man. See, this is what I'm talking about. See, the Caucasians, they work together, folks. If a Caucasian person has a store right here and another Caucasian moves next door, he's not going to get mad with him. They might want to work together or collaborate. See, we can't do this. We need to start doing this, folks. We need to start helping one another, folks. Yes. This is what God put us here for, to work together, folks. He wants us all to come together as one and stop the foolishness, people. Because as we can all see, the foolishness is not getting us anywhere, folks. It's just dragging us further and further down the rabbit hole, people. Yes, we got to come together, man. Yes, we got to come together. We've been separated too long, people. Too long. And this is, like I said, God gave us everything that we need to live off of, folks. Like I said, He gave us this green earth. He gave us the land, folks. We're supposed to be living off the land. We're supposed to be out here planting our own vegetables, fruits, and everything. We're supposed to be planting our own foods, folks. We're not supposed to be out here going to somebody's grocery store. If anything, we're supposed to have our own grocery stores, folks. We're not supposed to be putting our money in somebody else's bank. We're supposed to be having our own banks out here, folks. Yeah. We're supposed to have our own. Everybody else got their own. How come we can't have our own? I'm just being real, man. I'm being real. Why can't we have our own? Because we won't do it. That's why. We need to get out here and start working, folks. We got work to do. Yes, we have work to do, people. And we got to stop. We got to stop pulling each other down. If you see your brother doing good over here or your sister doing good over here, congratulate them. Lift them up, folks. This is what we need to do as melanated people, folks. We got to start congratulating one another. Helping one another out. Working together, folks. Not pulling each other down. Not talking about this person or saying something about that person. That's nothing but deceit, man. Yes, it's deceit at its highest. We got to come together, folks, and do what's right, folks. Us as melanated people, we need to start working together. We need to start putting our resources together, folks. As I always said, man, because sometimes when I think about this, I say, how come we don't have our own black banks? How come we don't have our own black grocery stores? We could have our own Walmarts. Yeah. It's too many of us out here, man. Like I said, 5,000 or 6,000 of us get together, put our resources together. We could build our own schools. We could build our own banks. We could have everything that the Caucasians have. I'm not prejudiced. I'm just saying, why can't we have what everybody else got? Why can't we have what everyone else has? Why we always have to sit around and wait for somebody to give us something, folks? Hey, it's time out for all that. It's time for us to get busy, folks. It's time for us to get together, and unite, folks. But like I said, it's too much of this self-hate, folks. Like I said, we hate ourselves. We got to get this thing out of our system, people. And we don't love nobody, man. When you see when you see your brother climbing up that ladder, what do? Pull him right back down. What do they call it? Crabs in a bucket. And this is not right, folks. When you see your brother out here trying to make it, congratulate him, huh? That's what you need to do. Congratulate him. Yes. But see, like you said, folks, welcome in Southside. I see you said we still, yes, we are oppressed. And we need to come up out of that, folks. We definitely need to come up out of that. Because, see, this is what they want. They want us to keep acting a fool, folks. Miss Becky's over here laughing at us, and Uncle Charlie is over here laughing at us, people. He said, look at them over there. Look what they're doing. See, this is what they want. They want our women to keep shaking their booties over here on, you know, this is what they want. They want us to keep acting a fool out here, folks. So they can sit back and laugh at us. It's like a movie to them. They sit in their houses, eating on their popcorn, drinking their champagne, laughing at us, folks. This is what they're doing. While we out here acting a fool, folks. See, but we are the most intelligent people on this earth, folks. Like I said, our DNA has the highest strand of any other race. Yes, we have a 9 strand of DNA, folks. We're not stupid people. We're not ignorant people. We're very intelligent people. We just got to use our intelligence, folks. We just have to use it. Yeah, we have to use it. There's a lot that we can do out here, people. And it's time that we get together and start doing it, man. Because we've been separated and we've been divided too long, people. Yes, too long. And as long as we're divided, we're not going to get anywhere in life, folks. Anywhere. And this is what they want to keep seeing. They want to keep seeing us being divided. Yes, this is what they want. They want to keep seeing us being divided. They want to keep seeing us killing each other out here in the streets, folks. Yes, this is what they want to see. Like I said, all this stuff was planned by design, folks. None of this stuff happened by mistake or happenstance. No, it's all been planned by design, folks. It's time for us to wake up, people. Yes, wake up. See, we got to stop going down that rabbit hole, folks. Because we're going to get in that rabbit hole so deep, we're not going to be able to get out, folks. It's time to do for self. Yes, it's time to do for self, people. And if we do for ourselves, you'll see how much of a pleasant life you can live, folks. Oh, yeah. You'll live a beautiful life if you start doing for yourself. You can't sit around and wait for the government to keep doing for you. No. We don't need the government to do for us. We can do for ourselves out here, folks. That's nothing but a crutch. I mean, I understand some people may need that, but it's a crutch, man. It's time for us to stand up and stand on our own 2 feet, folks. Yes, it's time to stand up. Like I said, and another thing, like I said, man, these people are generating so much money off of us from these holidays, man. Every one of these holidays, they generate cash money off of us, people. Look at when Christmas rolls around, folks. How much money do you go ahead and spend, man? How much money do you go ahead and spend? These people are billionaires, folks. And every year we're making them richer and richer and richer. And what do we got in the end? Nothing. Come January, you're in debt, trying to pay off your credit cards and your bills, man, that you made during the Christmas holiday, folks. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. We better wake up, man. All of these so-called holidays have been commercialized, folks. They're making millions and trillions of dollars off of our backs. Every one of these holidays, man. Halloween's coming up. Look at people. They're going ahead buying pumpkins. All of this stuff, dressing up. Halloween costumes. See, people, they know how to make money off of us. They know how to make money off of us, folks. See, anything they put in front of our face, we're going to grab it. We got to stop, folks. Start putting out our own things so somebody else can grab from us. That's what we need to do. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, like I said, Halloween's coming up. You got to go out and spend money on that. Get your pumpkins. Get your Halloween costumes. Yeah, all of this kind of stuff. Buy the candy for the kids, trick or treat. See, all of this stuff is generated to make money off of us, man. Look at Easter, man. You got to go out and get the little bunnies, huh? Look at Easter. And like I said, none of this stuff has anything to do with Christ, man. Christmas has nothing to do with Christ. Not one thing at all. Jesus was not born in December. Let's not get it twisted. Like I said, look at Easter. You got to go out and buy the chocolate eggs and all this old stuff, the Easter eggs. See, like I said, every holiday, they generate money off of us. Every one of them. New Year's, they generate money off of us, folks. Man, this stuff sickens me, man. Really. It sickens me. Because I don't know when we're going to wake up, man. See, God gave us this land for us to live off of, man. But everything that God gave us has been stripped away from us, people. Yes, everything has been stripped from us. But it's time for us to take everything back, people. It's time to take it back. Yeah, it's time to take it back, folks. See, we can't keep laying down, rolling over, folks. It's time to stand tall out here. Yes, stand tall. And you know, we can do it, folks. We can do it. It's not hard. Because it's too many of us out here, folks, for us not to do it. It's too many of us out here. And it's a shame, man. You know, now they're talking about it's a shortage. And it's a shortage on turkeys. Now you're going to have to pay more for your turkeys this year. See, this is nothing but a game, man. Nothing but a scheme, another scam. You know, like I said, everything goes up for whose benefit? It's not benefiting us when things go up. Believe me, whenever something goes up, somebody's getting paid, and it ain't us. Somebody's getting big dollars, and it ain't us. Can we get the thumbs up, folks? I'm trying to get this word out into the algorithm, people. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yes. Like I said, man, this is not the way God intended us to live, folks. God intended us to live a good, beautiful life, folks. And this is key, folks. We have to walk with the Lord, folks, on a daily basis. If you don't know him, get a personal relationship with him, folks. Because this is the only thing that we need to do right now. Because we're living in a dark hour, people. Yes, we're living in a very, very dark hour. And we're not going to be able to make it without him. We all need the Lord, folks. We all need the Lord in our lives. We all need his protection. We need his covering, folks. Yes, we need this. We can't walk around here like this, people, naked. You got to have that word of God down on the inside of you, folks. You got to have that spirit of God in you. Yes. You got to have it in you, folks. See, welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. South Side, I see you. The best you, I see you. But I just appreciate everybody coming in, listening up. You know, when I get on this camera, I try to get to my people, man. This is my only reason I get on this camera, man. I try to help my people, man. You know, I try to help my folks. This is the main reason I get on this camera. I'm not here to entertain no one. No, I'm not here to do that. I'm here to help somebody, folks. I'm trying to help somebody come to Christ, folks. Because right now, the time that we're living in, we need to hear the word of God, folks. We need to know how to come to Christ, people. This is what we need to know, people. Yes. Because like I said on yesterday, man, people are crying out here. People are dying out here in the streets, man. People are crying out for help, man. Some people want to know how to come to him. They don't know, man. And us as believers, this is what we're supposed to be doing out here, folks. Helping somebody on a daily basis, folks. We're all here for a purpose, folks. God didn't wake us up this morning just to be here. Remember that. He didn't wake us up just to be here. walking around on this earth doing nothing. He didn't wake us up for that purpose. No, he didn't. Not at all. See, we all have work to do, folks. We all have work to do. We can live a beautiful life, folks. But right now, the time that we're in, it's a dark hour, people. It's a very, very dark hour. Yes, it is. It's a dark, dark hour. And we definitely need Jesus, man. We need Jesus in our life, man. This is the truth. We need him in our lives, man. Because without him, we're not going to make it out here, folks. Because we all see that the enemy is running rapid out here. He's out here destroying things all around us. And now I notice, man, all of a sudden, it's been a lot of murders around the school system. A lot of killings. Why is this? Like I said, man, the enemy is attaching themselves. These spirits are attaching themselves to these people, man. Making them go out here and do these type of things. They're being attacked by these dark entities, folks. This is what's happening out here. They're being attacked, man. This is why I tell people, man, get close to God, man. Because it could happen to me, you, or any of us. Something can jump on you and attach themselves to you easily if you don't have that Spirit of God in you, folks. Yes, this is not a game, folks. It may sound like a game, but it's not a game. No, it's not. It's not a game at all. Not at all, folks. Believe me. Yeah, but like I said, it's been a lot of money generated off of us over the decades, folks, and it's still happening. YouTube, free music. It's been a lot of money generated off of our backs, man, and this is ridiculous for us to keep letting this stuff go on. It's ridiculous, folks. You know, it's just high time that we wake up, folks. Wake up and smell the coffee. Because, man, if we don't, we're going to be out here in this world, folks. If we don't wake up and start doing what we was put here to do, folks, we're going to be lost. Yes, indeed. YouTube, copyright free music. Yes, we're going to be lost in the sauce out here,
Showing
folks.
results for
Yes,
YouTube copyright
lost
free
in the
music.
sauce.
I would not be the person
And it's time,
I
man.
am today.
Like I said, it's time to prepare, get your food and things together. If you don't have, if you haven't already stocked up on your food and stuff, man, please do. Please go out here and do. And get things in order, folks. Because you don't want to wait until the last minute when everything's empty and dry, folks. Now is the time. If you can do it, folks. Yes. If you can do it. If you have the resources to do it. I'll be right back, folks. Hold on. I am back, folks. Yeah, folks. I appreciate everybody coming in here today, sitting down, listening for a few minutes. You know, because, like I say before, folks, if we ever needed the Lord, folks, now is the time that we need Him, folks. We definitely need Him in our lives, folks. Yes, we need Him in our lives more than ever. More than we ever needed Him before, folks. And if you don't know Him, get to know Him, folks. Get a personal relationship with Jesus Christ, folks, the Most High. Like I said, He will lead you. He will guide you, folks, in the right direction, into truth, folks. This is what we need in our lives, in this time that we're living in this very uncertain, dark hour that we're in, folks. We need the Lord in our lives, folks. Yes. Yes, we need Him in our lives. And as I always say, folks, this is a question that I always ask. Where will you spend eternity? Yes, where will you spend eternity, folks? But I appreciate everyone coming in. I'm ready to jump up here and make a video. And I'm get back with y'all on a little bit later note. Just want to make sure I got my word out there this morning, folks. Yes, this is very important to me. You know, I try to get my word into the algorithm, people. Yes, so they can be heard, so somebody can think, man. Yeah, because people need to wake up, man, and start thinking. Stop grabbing everything that they hand us, folks. We gotta stop that. Yes, we have to stop it. I'm getting ready to jump up off of here, folks. And go ahead and do me a video. But I appreciate everybody for coming in on this morning. I thank each and every one of you. And with that being said, folks, I want everybody to have a great day, folks. Enjoy the rest of your day, people. Peace.